going to allow scientists to manipulate genes inside human embryos?
Well, this got a lot of press in the last couple of weeks, and it really speaks to a couple of emerging and maturing technologies. One is obviously there has been in vitro fertilization available for several decades now, meaning egg and sperm is acquired from humans and fertilized and then reimplanted in patients that have fertility problems. And so that's not new, but what is new is that an ethics committee in the United Kingdom has allowed researchers to specifically take these embryos which would otherwise be discarded and manipulate the genes, meaning remove a gene and then insert another gene. And the goal of the experiment is to understand how one could enhance the success of these infertility treatments. But this obviously has raised a lot of ethical concerns because it potentially would open the door, as you can imagine, to all types of genetic manipulation, both positive and negative, meaning you potentially could repair defective genes that would lead to disease, but also you could do such things as try to affect people's physical appearance or their height or their hair color or their intelligence or all manner of things. So it's an interesting thing, and I think those types of applications are decades in the future, but certainly raises the concern.
Well, you asked the question, if an embryo and you tell the baby is going to be born with Down syndrome, can that be fixed inside the embryo, which doesn't seem that crazy anymore? And the ethical question is, could you, should you, right? I mean, that's playing God.
That's the concern. I mean, I think technically, I'm not an expert in this area.
Right.
I think technically, we're not there yet in terms of genetic technology, but one could certainly foresee a time when that could happen, where you could say repair Down syndrome or all manner of diseases that
Sure.
have a genetic basis.
Yeah.
And so this obviously stimulated a lot of debate, both in the United Kingdom and the United States and China and around the world.
Yeah, interesting. All right, quickly, what's this? They want workers' health to be included in annual reports. What's this story?
It's an interesting idea, and this was reported out of the Davos Economic Summit that takes place every year in January. And in any business, employee health is a very expensive proposition, meaning health benefits, and a lot of effort has been put forth by a number of companies in terms of wellness management, meaning smoking cessation and weight loss and that sort of thing. But a group of Fortune 500 companies have gotten together and said, is there a way really to place a value and quantify or more accurately measure the health of a workforce? And I think it's a very intriguing idea, because if you could really accurately say, hey, the workforce of, say, company A is healthier than company B, that would probably have value, meaning the idea would be that they're probably more productive, they probably have less time off due to illness, probably the types of strategies and programs they have in place for wellness management are effective, and it would be an interesting facet and a way to value companies. So I applaud them for this effort. I think the devil will be in the details, and we'll see how this plays out.
Really interesting stuff. Dr. Bradley Freeman, Washington University, professor of surgery. Doctor, thanks for checking in. We'll talk to you next week.
Hey, have a great day.
8:25.